You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But, Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years,
At the line for your Trailblazers.
2 shots.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. In this league, has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats in on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have 2 guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And for the Suns, they've got Knox, and it's Johnston in at the 1. Pass to the Magician. And he makes no mistake.
Here's the Magician. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots. Ridiculous.
Here's Barry. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Pass to Elliott. For three. Outside for Kemp. The three. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And for the Clippers, they've got Elliott. And it's Hilliard in at the point guard position. Here is Luol. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention.
The pass to the Magician. Wade trying to break free. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Here's the Magician. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
You've got Lee. He's out there with the Magician. And it's Battle and at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's the Magician. To the inside. And Lee with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Long. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game. Suns leading by 7. Here's the Magician. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that.
Spark.
And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
So, on the floor for the Clippers. He gets it in there.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Elliott. Lets it go from deep. And no good.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Here's the Magician. No good off.
Setting the floor for the Suns. We've got the Magician. Knox out there with Webb. And it's Battle in at the 5. Evans kicks to Wade. Offensive rebound. Here's Watson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Here's the Magician. That shot off the mark. Excellent D from Wade. dishes it to Hardaway. From the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second quarter and beyond.
Tries the spin move. Wade controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called as
Substitution on the court.
got a piece of it. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Can't get the putback. The Suns have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. And he drives yet another bucket.
Once again, he's hit the 40-point mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he is moved.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. On the court for Cleveland, they've got Anderson, and it's Teague in at the 1 spot. The Magician no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Johnston passes to Teague. Carr with the screen on Webb. Here's Teague, and count it from 19 feet away. Teague's got 25 points in the game. Greg, when the postseason rolls around, the officials tend to let more go, more contact, more aggressive play. Is that the right approach?
Kevin, I think it is the right approach. And I'm a fan of letting the players play and blow the whistle when there's clearly an advantage created by either the offense or defense.
Cleveland leading by 12. Passes it to Johnston. And here is Teague. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 27.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Knox out left of the wing. Here's the Magician. He's guarded by Love.
Hey, we see plenty of three-point shots every game, Brent. Would you say it's still a shooter's league?
Substitution on the court.
Here's the Magician.
And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
Third team foul.
No good with a layup.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the right side. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't drop. The Suns have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. And for Phoenix, and it's Barrett in at the 5. Here's the Magician.
Get up to
wow.
throw down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And how about her?
Dawson, the pass to the Magician. There's the pass to Dawson. Driving to the basket. And he gets the bucket. The Magician's got 45 points. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching. Positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Setting the floor for the Suns. They've got Dawson, the Magician out there with Knox, and it's Wolf in at the 3 slot. And guys, both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to the Magician. Out to the right wing. Here's Arnold. Makes it off the glass. 19 points in the game.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Here's the Magician. It's deflected. Here's Kim. Passes it to Solomon. To the middle. Kershaw. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's the Magician. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here.
And the postseason is always something to look forward to in the NBA. Grant, as a player, when you're in there, how different is playoff basketball from the regular season?
Well, first of all, B.A., it's the best time of the year. Playoff basketball, the intensity raises to another level. Both teams making adjustments within the series. You have to know your counters. Really, at the end of the day, it's who wants it more and who can execute on both ends of the floor with the most consistency throughout the series. You just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
He takes it in, and that one's good. The Magician. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Knox out there with the Magician, and it's Battle, and at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Lee's checked in for the Suns. And a switcher also for Denver. Sims is checked in. The Nuggets trail. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Brewer. Looking for Wade. He gets it there to take the lead. And it's good on the way in. Wade's got 16 here in the second half.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And there's the pass to Knox. There's the Magician.
That's his fourth foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 would put him in a rough, tough spot.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Wade on the wing. He can't hit that time. The Suns shooting for the game at 42%. And a wide open look for Lee. From outside off the mark. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Sims out of hand. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. Denver making a switch here. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Nuggets ball.
Hardaway from outside. Good on the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense.
And another one.
Another night, another 40 points in the books for him. What a season.
Greg, you're right. He is edging ever closer to the second place mark for most 40-point games in a year. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys.
Thank you, David.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
A nice shot by the Magician.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
All right, Suns fans, give a big round of applause for your Suns Breaker Dance Crew.
And here are the Nuggets now. It's a one-point game. Hardaway, no good. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the Magician. And Lee with the stuff.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Denver's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Sims, the pass to Hardaway. Pass to Washington. To the paint. Here's Brewer. Rebound by the Suns. The Magician's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Watson, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
You know, we've seen them time and time again working themselves to the charity stripe, making a living at the line, basically.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
And so he makes both from the line. The Suns leading. In the corner, Knox with it. To the left side wing. Sparks buries the long-range jumper.
And you like to see... It's the hat.
Well, as you know, Graham, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries. Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And for Phoenix,
the Oklahoma City Thunder, clearly an organization focused on the future. Look no further than the median age of their roster, one of the youngest teams in the league.
Inside, here's Outlaw. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Oh, that's a bad man right there.
Wow. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Down low. To the middle. Here's Conley. The putback. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And there's the drive, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He's had a strong performance here this quarter, really stepping on the gas after a slow start. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And you have to like how they played this year. 55 wins in total.
And this is how they wanted to finish off this season series, with a win and evening it up at 2 games apiece.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the Magician.
They couldn't have asked more from him, putting up this sick triple-double.
Here's Gonzalez. Pass to Outlaw. Uses the glass on the layup.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's the Magician. Three-pointer. Here's Lee. The three. Over to the left wing. Here's the Magician. And another shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Suns, number 8.
Good on both. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
That's it, folks. The NBA...